Good morning, ladies and gents. Today we will be doing an oil change on a 2017 Honda Accord. Equipment needed for the job is a 16mm ratchet, oil, filter. OW20 is what's recommended. Oil of your choice, stands, the jack, the catch pan, and a funnel. And of course a whole lot of rags just in case the job gets messy. Go ahead and pop the hood. If you don't know how to pop the hood, you probably shouldn't be doing an oil change. Pull your dipstick, as so, and open this puppy up. Chock the rear wheels with brakes or chocks. Find a safe lifting point under the vehicle. And jack her up as so. When the car's jacked up enough for you to get under, which mine is pretty high because I'm a big guy, set your stance in a proper place. Lower the car onto the stands, but leave the jack in place because safety is #1 priority for you. So now you crawl under the vehicle, and thank you, Honda, for making this idiot-proof engine oil. And there is your drain plug. Now, I know I said earlier it was a 16mm, but I tried the 16 and it was too small, so 17 it is. I guess I was misinformed. Go ahead and break it loose. That doesn't take much force. And be careful, as if you just drove the car, your oil is going to be hot. Make sure you watch the pan and adjust properly. As the oil runs out, the stream doesn't shoot as far anymore, and you don't want to make a mess in your driveway. Once it's barely dripping, you can leave it unattended for a while. Let it completely empty out. Once the oil finishes draining, you can clean the area and put the bolt back on. It's recommended to replace this drain bolt, but mine was replaced last time, so it'll do. When you're tightening the bolt, you only want to go hand tight. Not too much, just hand tight, nice and snug. Too much pressure will crack the oil pan, and you don't want that problem. Time to replace the oil filter. Adjust the pan under it and try to get it with your hand. They do make tools for this, but most of the time you can crack it off by hand. Once you crack her loose, have a rag handy in case it gets messy. Adjust the pan. There you go. There we go, we got it. You really want to make sure that seal is still on there. If it's not, then more than likely it's stuck up there. And if you don't notice it, when you put on the new one, you'll fill her up with oil, start the car, and all the oil will leak out. Clean the area with a rag. You never want to replace the oil filter empty and dry. So you take a little funnel, fill her up a bit. And take some of the oil inside of there and moisturize the ring. So when you put it in there, you can have a nice seal. When installing the new oil filter, you should thread backwards a little bit just so it could catch the thread. You don't want to cross thread the new one. Just hand tighten and snug it up. Make sure it's nice and firm, but not too much. If you over tighten, you'll have a hard time taking it off next time. It's time to fill her up. 4.2 quarts. That's all she needs. Once she's all filled up, it's time to close her up. Jack her back up. Remove the stand. Put her on the ground. To remove the maintenance light, you put the car on ACC, press and hold that button until it starts blinking. Just takes a few seconds. There she is. Now let her go, press and hold her again, and that will delete it. There she is. Turn her off. Press and hold brakes, turn her back on. And it's reset. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope my video helped out, guys. If it did, subscribe, you know, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Thanks, guys. See you later.